first observations of radioactivity or whatever were really quite crude. Actually, if you look at the history of invention, most often breakthroughs were found by mavericks working outside their field.
But however innovative they are, the inventors don't have either the knowledge or the resources to validate their results. That's the role that science is best equipped to fill. But an essential problem is how to get the scientific community involved in an area that challenges the received wisdom and which poses a real threat to reputations.
Most of the inventors of this kind of device cannot get their devices to work in a reproducible way, largely because they don't know how they operate. So each time they run their device, it produces different figures. They're all, in many cases, well over unity, and so they're pretty crazy anyway. And scientists coming along and looking at them will say, oh dear, this is a device, it's different every time it runs, there's no control over it. You can't do some work on this. And this is a shame, because scientists should be curious.
If I draw an analogy with research being like trying to beat a path through the jungle, and what we're trying to do is to make the path bigger so we can get to the truth more easily, and then along comes some guru who says, no, the true path is over there somewhere. Now, in that circumstance, what do? You've got this huge undergrowth all around. You can see nothing. You just have the word of the guru to follow. It's a judgment that you have to make. If the guru is right, and you follow through the jungle and find this huge highway, then it's the Nobel Prize in Revolutionary Discoveries. On the other hand, if the guru is wrong, then you're as good as dead, maybe literally in that particular example.
At the heart of the problem lies the issue of measurement, getting the figures right. Dr. Hal Puthoff has taken the greatest risk in trying to establish a dialogue with the inventors. His institute, at Austin, Texas, occupies an uneasy no-man's land between the scientific community, which is largely scornful, and the inventors, who are deeply suspicious.
There is a tension between scientific knowledge on the one hand and those who are understandably reluctant to tell all their secrets. On the other hand, until we actually get a device in our own laboratory and make careful measurements, there's no way of evaluating in the dark as to whether they're actually working. Now, in this case, this setup is so precise and so accurate that even if a device generates energy that would raise the temperature in here by only 1,000th of a degree, we could still determine that and therefore get an estimate of exactly how much energy